Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? You're here on a Wednesday. Already shaking your head. Look.
You know why?
Why you shaking your head?
You just pop back in and then you start talking.
Yeah, I'm here. I said we was
But
ready to go. You ain't get the message?
you
Like,
didn't tell me. You didn't tell me we was here. You
we
left to
here.
change hats.
Oh yeah, I had to look. I
Right.
was
Right.
pre-production mode. I was running late for meetings. Boy, been meeting all day, handling work all day. Here at the
See how
podcast, we 30 minutes late, but we here.
he treats
Apologies
me
for
bad, Joe. He
what's that?
leaves to probably go brush his teeth and change his hat,
Had
and
to.
all of a sudden he pops back up talking about what's good as Kynard. And here I am, minding my business. I wasn't off mute yet.
You wasn't off mute, but you came in right on time. I timed it right. It was perfect. Actually, it was kind of flawless.
This is when I quit. This is it, guys.
What's good, y'all? This is Kynard and Brittany Dope Dialogue Podcast on a Wednesday. We are happy to have y'all here. What's going on, Britt? How's the day going? For real though.
It's going. Nothing too superb over here. It's a standard Wednesday, a good old hump day.
Good old hump day.
Good old hump day. You got anything cracking on your
No,
Wednesday
it
besides
just,
meetings?
just meetings all day. Meetings all day, meetings all day, meetings all day. A lot of moves to be made. Really just listening to a lot of people talk, trying to get some information. You know what I'm saying? I'm lit to
The
get
best
here
kind
though.
of meetings.
It ain't the best kind of you sit through it and people be acting like they got something to say. And you be like, all right.
All
We
right,
could have did
cool,
that in a
bet.
whole email.
Right.
That
A couple replies back and forth, we could have been done.
look. But okay, I'm here. I got y'all. I'm with it.
Hmm
I see how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I see how it's gonna go. So, the thing that's been getting me is almost everything that I see now is like I feel like it's mad out of line, like it's mad disrespectful. Like I don't really know what's going on in the world right now, but it really I just feel like a lot of things are out of line, right? And nobody is telling anyone, like, some of this behavior is just outlandish. You know what I'm saying?
Like what, might I ask?
Um, Caucasity is at an all-time high. You
Oh, is
know?
that an all time?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I think even when we felt it, like in our communities, it was just in our communities. You didn't have to read about it every day. You ain't have another caring experience every day. I still have hope that, you know, our human beings on the other side can have conversations with their peers. The hope is that we can get it together. But it's just disrespectful at an all-time high. But not only that, um, these celebrity fights are like out of line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody wants to fight, right? The game now is challenging people. Violence is, this might be a summer of violence. I think people need, right, like relief.
I choose violence.
I mean, I chose violence the other day. I saw my child's,
Oh God.
I saw his plastic bat in the backyard, just
Oh
laying on the
no.
ground, no regard for my little plot of land. I don't think he know how hard I was working, and I just ran over it and it chopped it up. And I, at that moment, I chose violence. I don't
Wait,
even know why.
were we mowing a lawn?
I was mowing the lawn. It was on my
See, you left
lawn.
that part out. You just said you seen it and then you chopped it up. I said, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, I was out there with the lawnmower.
Mm,
Living the American dream, taking care of my plot of
Kynard.
land.
Kynard. You just ran over the child bat.
I just ran it over. It was so fulfilling. It was so fulfilling.
chose violence.
I'm looking at, you know, just the world in general, even some of these memes. I don't know if you've seen the meme where it was a lady with a bloody face and it was like, uh, this is what my butthole looked like after using toilet paper at my job. And I'm
Wow.
just like, why? Why are we so violent?
Wow.
What's going on with the memes?
If
Lady
that was
got
the case, she should bring wet wipes to the job.
this. I don't know why people are going crazy. Why are the memes outlandish? Lady got beat up in Little Caesars. I don't know when it happened. Video going around. Old girl got dragged. She took a whole L. I'm not gonna show the video because I don't want to promote the violence. I just want to talk about how violent the beat down was. And what I was more disappointed by was like, okay, after the first like 20 seconds, the fight is over. Then it becomes a beating. And no one's like trying to stop it. Except
Sometimes
for
you gotta just mind your
the
business.
baby. No, I mean, we definitely are a world of minding our business, but we quick to open up that camera and film it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I get it. Get that people are not agreeing right now. I know I said caucasity is at an all-time high. Y'all have to forgive me because the truth is I cannot believe I watched a video today of a white man basically berate a cop. Berated him with the highest and the utmost disrespect. And all I could think was you probably are one of the individuals that are about backing the blue. The disrespect was so high.
Why did you make that assumption?
That the person would be backing the blue?
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the way he spoke to him. The way he disrespected him made me think like you only back the blue when it suits you. It was disrespectful. He hit the cop with his car. Guy was pulled over. Eventually, they broke his window. Wasn't so much as stunned. God was belligerent. Almost to the point where I thought that he knew he could talk to the cop this way and nothing was going to happen. I mean, he was talking to him from a place of power.
Duh.
Calling him idiot and MF and it was so beyond me. It was out of line. It was out of line. And I can't even say that he was out of line for how he was verbalizing how he felt. I think that just the whole situation of how it played out was out of line because once again, another situation where African Americans can't be afforded the opportunity to just be a human being. And I'm not saying that, this dude should have been shot. That if that was the conclusion you drew from what I was talking about, then missed the point. Point is that not afforded that luxury. I could never in my mind think of being that belligerent, being pulled over. Because I know
again,
what
that's
it can
not
lead to.
that's not a caucasity at all-time high. It's been that way.
Facts, it is.
We just get it, fed to us on social media now, so it seems to be.
I know.
I feel
like I need to disconnect. I feel like I need to get away because it's not just that. Like even the celebrities, they're just It's just a lot of out of line bullshit taking place. Justin Bieber saying he needs to fall back. Why? Because you had dreads? Because you was rocking dreads, my guy?
Maybe he feels like you. Maybe he feels overwhelmed.
I'm not overwhelmed. I find myself laughing a lot at how out of line the world is. The world is out of line.
Interesting.
Not white people or black people. It's human beings in general. You're just out of line.
I get it.
I think the expectations that we put on people like Bill Gates. We came on, we talked about Bill Gates and we talked about Jeff Bezos last week. And we spoke about, you know, however this was going down, Bill had hoes, basically. Bill had hoes. Bill got mad hoes, okay? Bill Gates is, you know what I'm saying, sexual harassments. He stepped down. He was like for philanthropic reasons. No, basically you was fired, Bill. Let's keep it 100. Basically you were fired, you know, while you out here trying to give everybody the vaccine. But are we out of line to expect any different of Bill Gates because he's a human being? Now, we know Bill Gates got a lot of money. We know Bill Gates built, you know, one of the largest companies, legacy companies ever. But are we out of line for expecting that Bill Gates shouldn't have hoes? I mean, do you like we expect because you got millions and millions of dollars and you know you rocking polo shirts, you know, and you know Buster Browns on a Saturday, kicked up reading the news that you ain't got hoes. Like, well, I think we're out of line. Why would we think that Bill Gates would be pure of heart just because he looks a certain way?
He got him.
He got hoes. Jeff Bezos got hoes. Okay? Not worth that amount of money, you ain't got no hoes. Just keep it 100.
If you ain't got no hoes and you got that much money, is a problem.
Nice. I mean, and then you get to Kevin Samuel. That brother is all the way out of line. Kevin Samuel is next level out of line. He just is.
Kynard?
He's out of line.
Are you going to be honest with your friends today?
What about what? Am I be honest about what?
About your stance on Kevin Samuels?
I mean, my
because
stance
it seems to be evolving, and I can't keep up.
So I flip flopped a couple of times. Just keep it real. There are things
I'm asking you to keep it real.
There are things that I've seen that Kevin Samuels said that make sense. Once again, I know a lot of my homies are listening to him. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of homies that feel like he verbalizing how they feel. But damn, the way he talking to some of these women is like, for real? That's really what's good? You ain't gonna do that with me today. I asked you if you 5'5" or under, and you ain't when you tell me your weight. I ain't dealing with your fat ass today. Like, you out of line, Kevin Samuels. You can't be talking to people that way. And they continue to go to the show. I'm not going nowhere where you gonna talk about me in this manner. I'm gonna call you, have a conversation with you.
It's over.
You out of line, baby girl. You don't need that kind of negative energy in your life. If you feel he gonna tell you something you don't want to hear, need that. He out of line. I get him, no. He doing his thing. So it is what it is. I can't judge for everybody. Everybody else got to make their decision. I just think some of the commentary and the delivery is out of line, Kevin Samuel. But I'll be laughing. Though.
I bet you do.
Shout out to my homie Keita Rose. She posted something about it. And I guess there were people in the comments saying, like, rate yourself realistically. And a woman went on there and was like, I'm a 2. Really? You're a 2?
Why you call?
Ma'am, you are out of line for not just loving you. Because I'll be damned. I look at myself butt naked in the mirror every day. I'll be damned if I ever felt like I was a 2. I'm a 10 at all times. I exude and piss excellence.
That takes time, Kynard.
I mean, what worse can the world do to you? You got feeling like you a two? Ma'am, you are out of line. Here with social media got y'all thinking? Out of line. We got Thak Blanos. Shout out to the homie Manifest. Summer's gonna be hot. You're gonna have to be on watch this year for real. It's pinned up for pressure, for being locked down, as well as bad behavior in the highest office of the land. Oh, and he shouts out, what's good, Britt life? Good,
My
Manifest.
guy. Manifesto. Manhattan.
I agree. Y'all be safe this summer. Y'all keep y'all negative vibes around away from me. Please. I want to live and breathe air. Okay?
Only vibes will come to you are those that you attract. That's it. Won't no negative vibes come your way if you ain't putting them out.
No,
They
I
ain't gonna
definitely
find
don't.
you.
No, you're right. You're right. But sometimes, I guess right now, it's the random negative vibes. It's not the vibe. You can sense them vibes, yo. You can't be around me, homie. What you into, I ain't into. Because you out of line. You out of line right now. And matter of fact, I don't even got the time to really explain it to you. I'ma just fall off. That ain't how I'm moving. Sometimes you be out and about. I was recalling the time I was sitting on the beach. Right? I was sitting on the beach and I was in Miami. Shout out to my homie Kayla. We got this on video somewhere. And I was just trying to enjoy the sunrise. You know, you like simple things as you get a little older. I was feeling good. I'm on the beach at 6:30 in the morning. And I'm just enjoying the vibes, you know what I'm saying? I'm catching the waves. I'm out here living my life. And to my right, a fight has started. 6:30 in the morning. And I'm like, it can't be on the day that I'm just trying to catch the sunrise and be in the moment and thank God for living life. That y'all come over here with this random ass energy. I guess some dude was drunk from the night before on the beach harassing somebody. My man felt like he had to defend his woman. 6:30 in the morning, hit the man with the chair. And my man's is in the ocean with the metal detector. And I'm like, that's weird, homie. How that work? How you out here metal detecting out here by the ocean while there's a fight going down? Just mad random vibes. Don't need that in my life. I keep the random negativity away from me. Because y'all out of line. Now, y'all watch the show. I've been Ubering. I've been doing my thing, Brittany. Never in the day did I, once again, Caucasity. Shout out to our Caucasian brothers and sisters. Just sometimes I don't get it. It's dope, you know, that y'all living your life the way you live it. But for those who know, I drive Uber, and on Saturday, I picked up a lady and just trying to get, my fare, get from A to B. And I was telling her, she says, I slept in an Airbnb last night, and I had to leave because I thought I heard other people in there. I did not feel safe. I was like, cool.
She thought she heard other people in the home. Was it a home?
Yeah, I think it was like an apartment. It was an apartment. It was an apartment. So
weirdo.
And she's in. I mean, she was the area she was in is kind of where like students stay in Austin. It's not a bad area, but it's not a great area. So, like, I get it. It's not like when you get an Airbnb, you feel secure. Okay. I get it. She was in an area. She probably didn't feel good. So she left. She went to the hotel. I picked her up from the hotel. She got to go back to the Airbnb because she left her stuff. Or she just had to get out of there. She didn't feel good. So I got it. Okay, I got you. I'm really nervous.
Goofy ass white woman.
I'm really, really nervous about going to get my bags. I was really, really scared. I was like, yeah, that's like, I get it. It's daytime though, so you just grab your bags. I'm gonna wait on you, and that's when she hit me with the. Would you mind going up with me? Because I don't really feel comfortable. And I was like, ma'am, you are out of line. In what area or what world is a man who's driving you from A to B
Mm-mm.
Willing to risk his life. If you're nervous, I'm nervous. Okay? I need you to know this. If you don't feel comfortable about the situation and you have communicated to me that you don't feel comfortable about the situation, your next move is probably not to ask me if I mind it. In this situation, I mind. I got things to live for. I don't know if you go around that corner and go up to the apartment if anything is going to happen to you. Okay? And as much as I hope that you are right, I'm going to look out for you. I hear something. I'm going to call somebody. If you feel like that, I suggest you call the police for them to protect and serve. Because they're trained to deal in situations where their life is on the line. I'll deal with it if it come my way. I'm not seeking it out. Ma'am, you are out of line. It's just a lot of out of line energy in the world. You risking your life, Britt?
Kynard. No.
You gonna give her some mace? Here's some mace, baby girl.
I'm not giving her my mace. Just no, none of that. I'll call. Here go my number. Call me. Get up there, get your shit, and if something sounds suspicious, I'll hang up and call the authorities for you. Not security, bitch.
I mean, I'll get you from point A to point B safely.
That's it. That's all. That's
all that's required of me.
I don't even got to get out the car to put your shit. Help you put your shit in the car.
I did that because thinking maybe she was gonna give me a tip. She did not, but I did sanitize my hands after I threw them. Almost broke my back.
That's nice of you.
Almost.
She felt that. She felt that unsafe where she had to leave her shit.
You want me to go upstairs? Look, that's the beginning of a bad movie.
Nah.
Plus, that's not the way I would like to leave here. I don't want to leave here. They say, oh, well, you know, Kynard was a good individual, helping a good Samaritan, and was stabbed 42 times by the killer in the air. Like, this is not how I'm going out.
It's a recipe for Black Death.
No.
Horror film Black Death.
Yeah,
standard. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. I didn't have the heart to tell her she was out of line. I just had to meet her with a polite nah. No, that ain't what I do.
Lucky I don't leave your ass.
I contemplated. She was up there. Look, I'm not even gonna lie. I waited a little longer than I probably normally would. Normally, I would wait. I give you a good solid 2 minutes. This time is money, people. Like now, everything that I do, I calculate in how much it's gonna cost me per hour. Because I know what I can do inside of this vehicle. I can get to the bag. And if you wasting 5 minutes, that's possibly a good $6 or $7, and I need that. So if you got me waiting past 2 or 3 minutes, I've been given permission that I can leave you. But I was in general, like I kind of wanted to see what was going to happen. Now, I wouldn't have filmed it. I would have called somebody, hey, y'all better get over here. Somebody in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't going to be a part of the trouble. I was going to be where I was the safest, which was in my vehicle in drive, looking to the right to see what's about to happen.
He's getting so much joy out of this.
She was out of line. She ain't know it. She ain't know it. Just figured it was another Saturday. How to survive in the world. People are
devastating.
Are out of line. You know who else has been out of line? The Bleacher Report. It's sports. Y'all killing me. J. Cole, one of the homies, man. Shout out to, he just dropped his album, Off Season. And his brother is living his dream. He's trying to play basketball. Goes to the African League to play. My man scores 3 points, has 3 rebounds. And they put this graphic up to be like J. Cole's first game. And it was like the lamest shit to kind of celebrate my man's drink. You got him looking mad trash out here. He had airballed 2 3-pointers. And you gonna show those as highlights.
Hey.
Y'all, Bleacher Report, y'all out of line. Why would you do the homie like that? You could have just did some written text.
He's out of line for being there. The hell?
J. Cole is out of line for following his dream of wanting the ball.
They're out of line for letting them be there. Whoever said, sure, you can walk your happy ass on here knowing good and well he didn't have the ability to be there for real, they're the ones that are out of line. Bleacher Report's not out of line for showing this nigga airballing. That's his fault. He should have been better prepared.
You said the league is... Maybe J. Cole is out of line. J. Cole, do you feel like you're out of line?
He's not out of line for following his dreams, fine. But whoever said, yeah, you got this, those are the out of line people.
J. Cole's entourage is out of line?
His entourage, the people who let him play, everybody who co-signed him and said, this is the best idea for you. We got it. You got it. You don't got it.
No, they not out of line. I think the African League probably wants to promote its league. And by doing this, it's cross collaboration. It's eyes on the league. It's eyes on J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing in dollars because people
African League?
Africans. I mean, I would imagine the African people. I mean,
the African people are probably watching the NBA. Let's be honest.
Well, and they probably watching NBA, but I think that the Africans are probably buying J. Cole's jersey. Matter of fact, I should look it up right now. I would buy a J. Cole jersey. I mean, it's momentous. I mean, it's monumental, man.
You just want to buy it because he's light skinned. Stop it.
Oh, see, there you go. I can't even support a brother without it being a skin thing. But he is light skinned. Shout out to the light skin. What's that?
You want to wear that trash ass jersey?
I can't. Look, that's slander. How dare you? Brittany is getting out of line on the podcast.
I'm out of line in life. I don't give a damn.
Oh, Brittany is out of line, y'all.
I'm logical.
I can't believe she just dismissed the homie J. Cole.
No, be a rapping ass rapper. Do that.
He's already a rapping ass rapper.
That's it.
He's far ahead of his time. It's almost too easy. I mean, did we hate on Kanye when he decided to start the Dad Runner shoe? No. Initially we was like that was, huh?
We did hate on Kanye for that shoe.
We did. And then eventually it took over and became one of the dopest shoes. Now, some of them shoes be ugly, but the people be loving it.
Listen, all I'm saying is, J. Cole, go back to the gym that you was playing at for fun. You was playing pickup, be the man in that. Don't have these people having you look stupid on this internet.
Yeah, but you know what? What it shows is that he's not afraid to fail. I admire that because the truth is anybody that goes out there and takes public humiliation and can bounce back is a strong individual. Not many people were built like that. You know, I done stood on a stage where I told jokes and nobody laughed. Hard shit to handle. And then keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like it
happens every week, Kynard. You send me something you think is funny and I'm like, no, it's not.
Oh, dang. See?
It happens.
Brittany,
look.
Brittany be getting out of line. Oh, what about the one I sent you today, though? What about the one I sent you today? That wasn't funny to you?
No.
You didn't laugh?
No.
And that was hilarious.
What was hilarious about it? Someone went outside the front door, farted, and came back inside.
No, what was hilarious is he didn't think he was going to be seen or heard. Okay? When you trying to get away with something and you get caught on video, it's even worse. You know? For instance, I was over at one of my homies' house. I had my son with me. And I'm trying to be COVID conscious at the same time, you know? And I ain't got no decorum. I don't know who raised me, but as soon as we get out the house, not even when we get to the car, but as soon as we get out the house, I come out with the little hand sanitizer. Hey, let me get your hand. My homie caught it on video. It was like, oh, so you think my house is dirty?
Damn. I didn't say your house was dirty. I just said I touched some shit,
Yeah,
and I don't necessarily trust where you done been. That's it.
Come on, man.
We're in a panini press. We're in a
Come on,
rapid
man.
pandemic, and that's it.
Look, and he sent me the video. I was like, oh, damn.
You might have a germ or two floating around there.
That's out of line. I was out of line. I could have at least waited till I got to the car.
No, nigga,
I'm off the porch with it?
No, your germs are different than my germs. You come to my house, you can spray when you get out the door because my germs is different than yours. It's okay. It's fine.
See, COVID make you do different things. I was out of line.
People are too sensitive. I don't have time for that shit.
No, I mean, it was a joke. It wasn't something where, you know what I'm saying, where it was feelings were hurt and it was like, oh, damn. It was more like, you know, you out of line. Like you playing us like we dirty right now. It was a joke. It wasn't, oh, I ain't gonna never talk to you again.
I'd be like, yep, you dingy, your house dingy, and your mama ain't raised you right.
That's funny. So, I mean, out of line energy at an all-time high. I need y'all to be safe out there. People acting up. Careful. Because people they out of line. I agree, manifest. Be a hot summer, man. People going to be wanting to get active. Dude, I want to get active. I got some things I'm trying to get to. You know?
Sounds like a problem.
Hey, I'm out here trying to make it happen, trying to make it shake, trying to make it pop. All right, we're going to move on to some more out of line topics.
Oh, no.
Got some more out of line topics. So let's get to it. News alert.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, Brittany. Oh, yes. What we got going on in the world, Britt? Talk to us.
Oh, you just love to put me on top, huh? You just love to throw me in the water.
Got it.
Apparently people are in love, I guess. Something like that. Who in love? ASAP says Rihanna is the love of his life, right? Something like that. That's what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a far-fetched thought. I feel like with a broad like Rihanna, someone's either gonna like fall deeply in love with this bitch, or they're gonna call her insane. I would imagine if it were me, I'd probably be in love with her though. I think. Could you fall in love with Rihanna?
I think
from what I think I know.
I think that whatever Rihanna got is from the same
I already know where you're going.
It's from the same energy of Erykah Badu.
I knew it.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew it.
Like cats be feeling like they can make the best music of their life. Cats, whatever she got, she be changing them. They be changing it.
Only people who I think were claimed to be changed Drake was kind of in love.
Drake was changed?
I don't know if Chris ever said he was in love, but he acted a fool over her. So
Breezy was changed. Yeah, no, his foundation for relationships.
But other than that, we don't know anybody else.
Oh, it's some others though that you know.
Except for like that, the dude, he was like an heir to a whole bunch of money. He had like oil well money or some shit like that.
I feel like Rihanna. I bet you she's just great energy to be around. I mean, I think when you watch her publicly, she exudes a different level of energy. And I think the other thing is we've gotten to see her kind of grow up in a way where, you know, she kind of took over music and kind of just grew really into a sex symbol, somebody who exudes great fantasy of what life can be. I actually believe the funniest part
Mm-mm.
about Rihanna is Boosie just being outwardly and overly public with his affection for her. I like
I don't
he just
remember that.
oh
Boosie
Boosie
admitted
be out of line. Boosie been trying to get Rihanna.
that's hilarious to me.
Boosie, I mean, he'll tell you, look, give Rihanna my number. He
Boosie
tell you,
little Flavor Flav looking ass. He
yeah,
tried it.
Boosie will tell you he had whole fantasies about her. He said they asked him what would a good day be. He's smoke and smash Rihanna, and then smoke and smash Rihanna again. Like that's the highlight. That's a good day.
Rihanna's a problem.
She is. Now,
Rihanna got she got the juice.
got the juice. She exudes.
I'd be in
It's
love with her.
news when she does something. And
I feel
so
like I feel like top tier broads in music, low key, even though Rihanna ain't really making music. I feel like Beyonce obviously is a top tier broad, but for different reasons than Rihanna. I feel like Rihanna's hella like fun, and I feel like Rihanna's the broad that like is like a long term girlfriend. She's just like hella fun and you act up a little bit.
yeah, but I
She's
would
like your young love,
imagine
but like Beyonce's like the wife.
I would imagine no a woman like that as a man, like you gotta be a strong individual in regards
Oh, for
to your
sure.
own insecurities. Because she ain't gonna
Everyone's shooting
be
they shot. Everybody.
yeah. Everybody gonna and you just gotta handle it with decorum and class as a man. You gotta be that dude because if you insecure, rap for you. I don't think that she
You either
responds
gotta
to
be
that
confident
energy.
in your shit or leave the door
Yeah,
open. Know that you coming
facts.
home or keep the door open.
I think the craziest thing about this though is this is the great thing about celebrity relationships is ASAP Rocky can now leverage it to tell you he dropping an album and that he believes Rihanna has inspired him to create some of the best music of his life. Right. So now it becomes a celebrity thing and it becomes a promotion tactic. And I'm here for it because I like ASAP Rocky's music. I've been a fan um, since I think about 15 when I first caught him. And so I'm interested to see if Rihanna do got the juice. Is Rihanna producing, common type of results after dealing with Erica Badu? Is she producing, Andre 3000 type of results with ASAP Rocky? You know what I'm saying? And then if they break up, like is he gonna flame out and really not be who we thought he was? But he said that he thinks that she's the one. So maybe
Mm,
that's marriage and babies. That'd be a great win for ASAP Rocky. I
it
imagine
sure would.
that skit's gonna go a lot like the Dave Chappelle and Oprah skit. You know, she having my baby.
I hate you. No.
Rihanna, what you need, baby?
You're silly.
Shout out to ASAP Rocky for the win. Homie Manifest says Rihanna plays with these boys. He messed up by saying or giving her those feelings. Rihanna needs someone who not gonna be that way with her and make her want them. You know, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that could be. Or they could have just came together and said we about to be a power couple and we can probably get more publicity if we together. It sounds like she genuinely liked the homie. So, you
And so we
know,
could be the Carter's light.
I can't speak on nobody, man. But celebrity joints are very, very hard to maintain. And you know, if Bill Gates is out here, he got hoes. I don't think that Rihanna I don't know. Is she acceptable with ASAP having hoes? Because he still gonna have hoes. Just like everybody gonna shoot their shot at her. I mean, I don't think that ASAP would be hurting for that kind of attention if he wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
feel like when both parties are top tier, the ability to just have hoes on standby is it's either game time or it's completely out.
facts. But you never know how people's relationships are. I mean, it
No,
could
you
be
don't.
some Will and Jada. You know what I'm saying? So good luck to them. I'm looking forward to ASAP Rocky's album. I want to see what the music do. Go from there.
Hmm.
What we got up next? What we talk about?
My favorite problematic white woman,
Ooh.
or not woman anymore. She
Tell me
is
who is this?
she. Oh, sorry. I keep saying she. That's wrong.
It's not she no
They
more. Is it
they
they and them?
them have decided to change their pronouns because they do not associate with the female gender any longer. They are Demi Lovato, and they have said
Oh,
that they are non-binary. I'm so tired of her.
you?
Yes, I
Why?
want
What you want Demi
I
to do
want
differently?
them to leave me alone. Them.
Well, I'm gonna be
They can
honest.
leave us alone.
Is it really like a scream for help?
Who
Eh,
knows? I feel like
So
they
first of all,
always have a situation going on.
facts.
It's always some shit with them. I love this. They
Well,
them.
for me, so I'm not gonna pretend. I don't and
I don't
binary.
believe have they said whether or not they are gay or not.
I don't. I don't know what
I don't
nine.
believe I don't
Um.
believe they have said that.
Yeah.
I just believe they have said that they don't identify as female any longer or male for that matter. They are
Uh,
just a human
Okay. So
and they
is
don't
the
want to be called
issue with
she.
being non-binary? Is that it, or is it really just Demi Lovato?
Wait, what?
I'm trying to find out why you sick of her. Is it because of
Oh,
the
it's
non?
her. I mean,
It's her.
why we're
Uh,
sick of them. Why we're sick of them.
Damn.
See?
I'm learning today. Forgive me.
Yeah.
Give me Demi Lovato. I'm new to it. I'm an old
I'm just
dinosaur, but
I'm
I can
just
still
sick of
learn new
them.
tricks. What's
I
that?
think I'm just sick of them. I think they are problematic. I think they are always bringing up their addiction, which is a thing. Okay, fine. They had the thing with the ice cream shop and how, do you remember that a couple weeks
Yeah, so
ago?
she just getting on your nerves.
She's annoying. I mean, they are annoying.
Yeah. Them isn't.
What I almost called her a white woman.
I'm
Sit down,
so
white human. Leave us alone. What are you confused about, Kynard? What's
Demi
confusing?
Lovato, I'm gonna just pray for you.
Just
I
call Demi. Like it's easier that way.
Okay, Demi, I'm gonna pray
Yeah.
for you. You sound like you're going through it. I'm happy for you that you are now identifying yourself differently. If that's what you want to do, I get it. I think you're it's out of line because there's so much attention being paid attention to. Not so much
Why can't they
attention and
just
more help. More
make
help.
the music them? Just do it. Just do what you're supposed to do. Make your damn music. Stop getting in the news for all these other things. Just do your job, bro, sis.
Yeah.
Sis, bro.
Good luck, Demi Lovato. Moving on. Good luck.
Blueface, baby. Are we gonna talk about that guy?
Oh, let's talk about Blueface. This is an old topic, but we
We
never
just
got
never
to
got
touch
to
it.
it.
This was something we wanted to touch on because Face is out of line. This,
So Blueface got a lot of criticism for a clip that went viral of a plethora of ladies in one of his homes in LA, and they were being instructed to get tattoos of his Blueface logo on their bodies, preferably their face or neck. So it was good and visible. Not invisible, but good and visible. I believe he didn't say how many of these ladies were in there, but all of these broads are apparently his girlfriends. Um, but he's filming a show that he's calling Blue Girls Club, I guess, a la Bad Girls Club, and they're supposed to be in there living their lives, trying to fulfill dreams, all under the cape of a blue face leader. I don't really get it, but it's supposed to be for his Patreon, and they've been there for a few weeks. It's a 3-week taping situation. I don't know if it's on his Patreon or not yet, but I'm Patreon. I'm sorry, on his OnlyFans, but it should be there soon.
Yeah, Blueface is out of line. I just like the record to reflect that R. Kelly just got in trouble for having women in his house in a not so positive situation, right?
Also, Blueface said he does not live there.
Okay, so he just got him up in the house. So he has a
It, he has
dormitory
he has
of
2 homes.
right?
Yes, that the home where the girls resides is not his house. He has them in bunk beds. People were calling it a cult. Whatever. He didn't know what the word cult meant. Bless him. But
If people
apparently
are
it
in
gets
bunk
recorded 24
beds
hours.
getting tattoos of your logo,
Hmm.
or they gotta leave and they actually get the tattoos, girl, you are out of Blueface, out of line. And all of this is for cameras to then put on. So again, what
OnlyFans.
energy are we?
Anything for the dollar. Anything for the viral moment. That's what
So
we're
then,
on.
then, really, you know who are out of line is you. Other people
Yeah.
who watch that stuff on the camera that are enjoying this as entertainment, fine. Really evaluate what you find entertaining. Because there's no way, like, I cheer for anybody that's in the music industry, get some traction, just trying to, make a way different than they've probably had before, right? Talked about being a janitor. And he was also said in his interviews he really is only doing music for the money. But he had a hot song, he had some
Mhm.
attention, and I cheer for you to win. But the other side to that coin is like, I couldn't watch nothing. Got girls in your bunk beds getting tattoos. That isn't, at least for me, it's not entertaining. I think that says more about the people who watch it than it does I don't even know if I can blame him because I know he's using it as a ploy to try and get attention on himself. I don't know if it's because his music isn't any good or maybe it's a reality television series, or I'm sorry, I shouldn't say any good. I should say it's music that isn't made for me. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's nice of you.
yeah, it's not made for me. I'm not running around.
That cadence that he keeps, boy, boy, boy.
Yeah, it's not made for me. It's not what I like to listen. It's not pleasant to my ears, but he's not making it for me. But like I get it. As a young man, it's just like when Bonk used to run around and run out on people who, was giving him a haircut or giving food. And, it was funny to watch at the time and it was interesting. Oh, he ran out. Ha ha, that's funny. When you have a young mind, you dealing with all this and you got money and you ain't doing no shows, probably bored. And somebody had
Hmm.
an idea. Hey, let's throw a whole bunch of women in here, call it Blueface Club, and then they got to get tattoos to stay. And this is how we gonna promote the show. And y'all should go to my OnlyFans and subscribe. And I'm sure it's probably a decent segment of people who like, I pay that $4.99 to check that. Not me. That's out of line energy. You know.
Completely.
So you
Not doing
know,
it.
I really believe, man, I think that a lot of times as we look at young African American hip hop rappers, stars, a lot of times you just be hoping they get good people around, because people see that you got clout or you got a little attention, it may not necessarily be in the best advice. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to tell you, or you don't want it. You know, there are some of them that said like, J. Cole can't really talk to me. I ain't trying to hear what he's talking about. So then you have to deal with the consequences. You know, you have to deal with the consequences. So I don't know if you can really cancel Blueface because it wasn't like I was really listening to him anyway.
At all.
And maybe people don't care because he's never reached the level, like he isn't high enough to really kind of kick down. I don't know, right? He's not an R. Kelly. Like, they really reveled in taking down R. Kelly. So maybe he's not that important. Maybe we just gonna let it slide. We're gonna keep it moving.
It was a good time taking down R. Kelly.
Yeah, it needed to happen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Still
made really dope music. I get it. Can't listen to it.
No,
I believe I Can Fly was still one of the greatest songs ever made. Sorry, the dude made great music. Terrible human being, made great music. All right, what we got next in the news?
What else do we got? Oh, your guy. Rest in peace.
Oh, shout out to Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
Shout out to
He
Paul.
passed away at the age of 79. Legendary comedian.
Yeah.
This year is
yeah, this year been tough. Been a tough
already.
Year. Been tough.
We might have to call the decade a wash, Loki. It's not going well. Let's hope for a turnaround by the summer. The official start of the summer.
Yeah.
I don't believe they have disclosed the cause of death. Not that they need to. He was 79 years old. Rest in peace to the legend, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to the homie. I think for the most part, I really believe that he was a masterful comedian. I don't think that people really probably appreciated he didn't appreciate his artwork because I think that he kind of suffers from the Ari Spears kind of like sometimes you can be too black. That is a hard concept for
unapologetically black.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know that sounds odd, right? But in certain industries, in certain circles, you can be seen too black. You can
they did say that it was a heart attack.
It was a heart attack. Okay.
Yes, and he was at home in Oakland.
Okay. Let me say this, right? So for the 5 years I kind of went on the road and I did stand-up comedy. You always have legends, but I don't think we kind of gave him his flowers because of how abrasive he was. He really was confrontational with his comedy. But I always found that he challenged you to think. And sometimes it would be hyperbole where he would really be saying something outlandish just to kind of make a point. And it would make you laugh because you understood that he was really setting you up to kind of change the way you thought. And so as a comedian, when I stepped out, I always wanted to tell the truth. And I'm going to be honest, I was probably more fearful to kind of speak like Paul Mooney spoke. And I think that's what makes him so iconic as a comedian because he really took it to a place where he told his truth and he didn't really care how you felt about it. For those that don't know, Paul Mooney was one of the writers behind Richard Pryor in his heyday. Mm-hmm. He's written for great comedians. He also was Nostradamus on Chappelle's show on those episodes. And some of those episodes are just out of line. He was so out of line, but he was funny. And he told his truth. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna bring up a clip. I got a clip of him. Let's go through this. See if we can get some of this and get active. Uh-oh. Oh, don't have a clip out.
Where does she come from? All of a sudden, oh, my Popeye's chicken. Oh, you bad on my biscuit. Oh, my iced tea. Oh, you gonna love my biscuit. Oh, Popeye. Where the hell has she come from? Has she been in the basement all this time?
Hold on, it's
bitch,
playing.
fried. Now she owns it. Have you seen it? Popeye, is she the Pine Saw lady's sister? Who is she? Is she Uncle Ben's daughter? Where's she come from? Is she Aunt Jemima's niece? Where's she come from? Is she Mrs. Buttermilk's granddaughter? Well, who is she? Popeye's chicken. Oh, my chicken. Where did this bitch come from? And Aunt Jemima looks like Tara Banks. They have changed Aunt Jemima's image. She looks like the next top fucking model. She got a perm. Have you seen her? She's, oh my, you wouldn't think she'd know anything about pancakes. I was on an airplane going to Europe in first class with some rich white woman. Because you know when the white women get rich, they start talking for real. They some funny bitches when they get drunk. We was talking about Aunt Jemima. She said, I don't give a damn what that bitch got on. She better get in that kitchen and cook them pancakes. And when she got on, I'll buy that bitch a Gucci bag. Cook me some pancakes. Popeye's chicken. Thank you. You got to help me. I think I'll be seeing things. Now, you got to help. Guess who I saw selling furniture on television? That goddamn Magic Johnson. What is up with Magic? Selling furniture. Then I see he owns Staples, check cashing, money loan, tax, Fat Burger, the theater, those restaurants. I'm serious. God damn. He used to be the poster child for AIDS. Now he's just got his hands in all the business. What kind of AIDS did he have? Financial AIDS? I want it! I said that as a big benefit in Hollywood.
So look, I played a couple minutes and he had a couple jokes in there that basically, he was talking about Magic Johnson. That Magic, he was like, I saw Magic selling furniture. And he was like, Magic, he just in all these businesses. He was, Magic got AIDS? What kind of AIDS he got? He got financial aid? Whatever AIDS he got, I want them AIDS. He got a movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took a situation that was real. He turned it around. He made you think, dang, Magic do be into a whole bunch of businesses. The Magic is owning movie theaters and, all of these places. You're like, this is a man who had a debilitating virus that was supposed to kill you. And then he came out the other side of it richer. Paul Mooney was a legend. It's funny. And I always respected the comedians. We talked about that last week, right? We talked about One Had to Go. And the reason why I became a fan of comedy, was the greatest comedians take the hardest topics and they make them fun.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's no disrespect to Kev. I think that Kev is hilarious. But in that group of comedians that we had, all of them took hard-ass topics to communicate. And as orators, as those that speak philosophy and wisdom, they took serious situations and they made you look at them. And the only reaction was for you to laugh. Look, comedy is probably the hardest of the entertaining areas to stand, because you got to be funny with black people. Black people don't play. Okay, I've been in a room full of black people who didn't laugh at my jokes, and it's a very, very scary thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want black people looking at you like, next. What's the next joke? That one didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And so, to make you think, to challenge you, to put you in a position where you might view something differently and then laugh at it it's a lost art. Not many people do it very well nowadays. And so, shout out to Paul Mooney. Rest in peace. Thank you for your contribution. What we got next? What else has happened in the news? Is that it?
No, there's one more thing that I don't really care about.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Brittany for not caring much about anything.
Blackish.
Oh.
Ain't no more. And to that, I say, thank God. Because
Ew.
Blackish was not my jam.
Was not.
It had never been my jam.
Really?
It just never did it for me. It could have been gone 2 or 3 seasons ago and I wouldn't have known or cared. It had a good little run though. It had 8 seasons.
Yeah, shout out
to employing black folks.
Yeah. Anytime black folks is out here doing shows, man, and
yeah, I mean, I'm not mad.
Yeah, we represent
got
culture.
The ends.
Yeah.
Cool. It wasn't for me. I believe it was very watered down, very ABC friendly black comedy.
But once again, you can only go to these national television shows and do too black. That's what it is, and that's not saying that the characters that were being played or the actors and actresses that were in the show were in control of that, right? They're doing their jobs and they're doing their best to give us something to watch and to entertain us. And so we thank them for that. But yeah, it started out early, like I kind of felt like it might be a Cosby Show type of feel. And I think they tried to do that. But it was more progressive, right? Even though, like the Huxtables being progressive with, hold on one second. They were both doctors, right? The Huxtables were both doctors. Yeah. All right. So you got, 2 black parents who are both doctors. There's similarities there with Blackish where, you have 2 parents that, are making some money, right? Anthony Anderson's character and he
was in entertainment, I believe, in some capacity.
Yeah, I think a marketing company, right? And she was a doctor, right?
Right.
The Cosby Show was full of
just family relatable.
Right. Well, I think that a white person could watch it and they could still relate to it, but it was black. And it felt black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And once again, I'm not.
Felt
the comedy felt
not necessarily black.
I think that they tried to do it in certain episodes. It just wasn't the overall. I never felt like it was the overall theme of the show. I didn't get that. What I felt like it was a black family, really, affluent neighborhood with white neighbors, right? And I should say that there are black families that can identify with what was being seen on the show. Right? Absolutely. There are a lot of situations where you look at Anthony Anderson's character who's, going to his job and he's dealing with racism at his job and, then he's going to his neighborhood and he's dealing with racism in his neighborhood. But it didn't, what it felt like? It felt like unseasoned chicken.
Oh, shit.
You know?
You know how we feel about that.
Yeah, a little, a lack of salt. Bland. Yeah, it just was bland. Dry. Yeah. Nah, it's not to say I wasn't a fan. I enjoyed it for what it was.
No good sides to help it out.
No.
It was just. No. Then there was mixed-ish and grownish, and those weren't even the good sides.
I mean, once again, I think they tried to do the different world thing. But once again, that was rooted in blackness, right? That was rooted in Spelman and college, that experience for a certain segment. And so I don't know. I'm not trying to shit on it because there are definitely episodes I
It
enjoy.
ran its course, and that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Its time is up.
yeah. Um,
It
but
lived
I
a little
don't.
longer than I think it
If
should
we're
have.
asking, will it be remembered like a Huxtable's? Like
No,
I don't think it was that endearing, right?
no.
Because I think the other thing is, even if you were grown, like my dad, he told me was like, like Bill Cosby was my father through that show. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? That was what I wanted my dad to be. And, I wanted Theo to be successful. And I wanted Vanessa to figure out what her life was about. And I wanted Rudy, you felt like you were really connected to all of the characters. And I, like Anthony Anderson, but I don't know if I really kind of looked at it like, you know what I'm saying? He could have been my father. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's just because of how they tried to adjust it to 2021. I don't know. They're trying to adjust it to 2020, or you know what I'm saying? So
hmm
who knows? It ran its course. I think it was a good show. Shout out to Blackish, but yeah, I enjoyed some of the episodes. I can't say that it was a total loss. Some of it was funny to me.
Au revoir.
And that's
Sayonara.
it. That's it for the news alert. Once again, this is Kynard as well as Brittany King, Dope Dialogue Podcast. We have enjoyed having you guys so far. We are going to get into another segment. I thought we was going to do One Gotta Go, but I think we're going to do something different today. What we got? What we got, Britt? Explain
Yeah,
what we doing today.
I decided to flip it on you a little bit, right? So we're gonna have a little stock exchange here, where I give. Today we're gonna work with probably no, not just people, a couple things that are relative and a little important to the culture as currently, right? So what I need Kennard to tell me is if he was a stockholder in these things, whether they're people, places, things, ideas, I need to know if he would hold the stock that he owns, if he would sell it, or if he would buy more stock. I guess the idea is if you feel that this thing, this person, this concept has peaked, you decide whether or not you want to hold on to what you have because you might have a little faith that it'll grow, or you're like, it's toast. Like
Let it
how I
go.
feel about Blackish.
Oh, let it
I
go.
would sell it all. I would have sold it all years ago.
All right, well,
We
what's
got
the
it?
first topic? What's the first topic? What we got? I'm excited.
The first one, Joe Biden.
I'm going to sell.
You're selling it?
Once again, okay, I don't want to get this misconstrued. I love being an American citizen. My experience isn't always as it should be, but it is the black experience. Okay? I do love that I have the opportunity in a capitalistic society that if I work, I go make some money. But I would sell almost every president. There's never a time in my life that I really sat back and really looked at it and been like, oh, I'm a buy. I've never even been in a position where I felt like I was gonna hold.
Mm.
Not until you can see some visible concrete results for my culture, for
Would you
my
hold
people.
with Barack Hussein Obama, or would you sell in the middle of it?
In the
Not
middle
now.
of it, I still kind of held. I didn't buy. I was
You just held.
excited. I didn't buy because once again I understand the system.
hmm
There's a system behind it. Once again, this person's a figurehead. Why it's very hard to buy. Now,
So with Joe, you're selling.
yeah, no, I gotta sell Joe Biden. I
You have
sell.
no faith in any peaking from Joe
I
or
just, I mean,
his cabinet.
No.
Come all included.
I don't
Okay.
know. No, I
Okay.
don't. I don't.
I was just asking. I just
This
wanted
is
to be clear.
something that you have to really look at and be like, do I believe in 10 years we are going to be better off than where we are now? I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
Things that have been
Fair.
happening are still happening, but look, the truth is that I still feel like he was better than Donald Trump just in regards to the hate that was being spewed. You know
Correct.
what I'm saying? If we talking about that, then yeah, I buy Joe Budden because he's better than what we had.
I love that you said Joe Budden.
Oh, Joe Biden.
But hey, listen. On Joe Budden, we can move on to number 2.
Yeah.
Rory and Mal.
Sell.
Ooh, you're selling.
Selling Rory and Mal. I think it's
Mal.
Mal. I'm fans of the dudes.
Mal. I hear it both ways.
Yeah. I'm
But I think he
fans
does say Mal.
of Rory and Mal. I know that they had a breakup with Joe Budden and it's kind of got nasty, but when I watch the Joe Budden podcast, I ain't never really watched for them anyway, just like I don't watch for Ish. And like, I watch to hear what Joe Budden is going to say because I know Joe Budden going to keep it as 100 as he feel he can, and it's going to be raw, and he going to go on rants, and it's going to be entertaining. That's what I watch the Joe Budden show for. I never went to the Joe Budden show for Rory and Mal. I wish him well. I really do.
But you think they peaked? There's nothing.
Yeah,
they're not gonna. Okay.
I mean, the truth is, and I found out this the hard way. You know, no one really cares about normal, right? And no disrespect to Rory and Mal, I don't find them entertaining. Like to me, Mal is the cool uncle. Right? He gonna drop some game on you, but like the cool uncle is just the cool uncle. You know what I'm saying? You don't really be seeking him out. You know what I'm saying? But when you around him or you didn't saw him, he might drop some game on you. I ain't never really felt like Roy brought much to the show. Anyway, a lot of times I kind of was like, I hope he's kind of quiet. But that's just me. You know, other people might find it differently. So I get it. Maybe they can parlay it into some attention. But unless they had an it factor that Joe has, now I think the great thing about Joe is he kind of does destroy everything he built.
Damn.
Yeah, he's mad self-destructive, but I always believe that he can bounce back because he has. His grind is unmatched, and so I'm a seller. I would definitely buy Joe Budden. I mean, I would. I believe that the Joe Budden podcast will continue, and I believe that. Well, I mean, it's ended in its state. I know.
Wait, we didn't ask about Joe.
I'm throwing it in there. Sell Rory and Mal. Buy Joe Budden. What we got
House
next?
Party app.
Who?
House Party, the app.
House Party, the app? Break down the app. I ain't even heard of it.
Yes. I'm sorry. Not House Party.
Airbnb?
Clubhouse.
Oh,
House
Clubhouse, the app?
House Party's another app. Clubhouse. I apologize.
Clubhouse, the app. I would hold. I think that there's still intrigue there. I remember when Twitter was kind of a hold and then it bounced back. I think the Clubhouse is hold at this point in time.
You're going to hold?
Yeah, I don't think you can completely sell it.
Would sell.
You selling it?
I think I would sell. And because I would sell because I think it peaked when nobody had nothing to do.
Yeah, I haven't been on. I still get the alerts, but I just
so many.
So
many notifications, and I never tap them.
It feel like one big ass conference call, and I do that already.
Right?
We just on a big ass conference, dog. With all due respect, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna turn this over.
Off what this person said.
And once again,
I agree.
I've heard that people have found positive results there. I just think it's all about how you leverage it. You're right. The newness wore off, and I was no longer motivated to go in there because what?
So
So
you're holding?
I'm a hold. We'll
Okay.
see. We'll
Okay.
see. But it could
So
easily
far,
be
you
sold
haven't
next week.
bought into anything, just so you
No,
know.
I ain't bought nothing. What we got next? Maybe this is the
What a
next one.
pessimist you are.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Buy it all at all times. Put more money down. Even when it's low, buy more. Matter of fact, if it's low and it's been low for a couple years, buy all. You know what I'm saying? Bet the house. Kendrick is always going to bring a certain level of decorum to the game. So I don't really got much else to say about that other than buy. Buy heavily, buy quickly,
Buy it all.
buy it all.
Crab legs.
Sell. Anytime I
What?
got the crack legs open to get meat, I'm straight. Okay? It's too much work for me. I'm not cracking it. I'm not chewing
As
it.
much as the species loves the crab leg.
Oh, they love crab legs.
Oh
It's
my
just
god.
not for me. Okay, I seen a grown woman chew on a leg until it cracked, and thought that was impressive. Oh no, I don't even need no crack. That's out of line. If you're asking me, I don't want to see that. Okay, use the little utensil, and maybe it's because I just don't know how to eat them. Right. I ain't shitting on crab legs, but I would sell it. Sell it for my own personal. Okay? Because I don't know how to eat them. And I don't feel like I should have to do that much work. You know, that's too much like trying to catch the meat, skin the meat, cook the meat, and then eat the meat. Right? Just bring it to me ready, like my prepared.
Logan Paul.
I'm a buy Logan Paul because
Why are you buying stock in Logan Paul?
I'm a buy stock because once again,
Even pre-Mayweather fight, you're gonna buy?
Mayweather, yeah.
Okay.
It's not about whether or not he'll win the fight. He's winning at life. He's leveraged doing nothing, right, on YouTube, living his life, and people want to watch. That's a win, y'all. I don't care how you look at it. If people want to participate in your branding, and you out here fighting, so he's about to fight Floyd Mayweather. It's some fighters now wish they could fight Floyd because they know what kind of payday it's gonna be. It's somebody right now that's a boxer that's hating. Why Floyd won't give me a shot? I beat Floyd. And really, they want the payday to come along with it. So I'm a buy stock because Logan is doing things that, has increased his stock and his visibility. People are willing to watch him fight. And when he get done, win or lose, he'll be able to go fight somebody else and y'all going to pay to watch it. So we purchasing. We got stock in. We got stock in Logan Paul, but he gonna hold the L. Gonna hold the L. What we got next?
Nicki Minaj.
Beehive. Oh no, that's not the Beehive. What is that? What's
Don't
her?
you disrespect.
Yeah, I know.
Barbs.
The Barbs. Yeah, the Barb's gonna be upset. I'm a hold at this time.
You're holding?
I'm a hold. I don't know if I want to buy yet.
You better than me.
I don't know if I want to buy it. And the reason I'm a hold,
I'm not buying a goddamn thing. I'm selling it all.
Well, she got influence. She crashed the croc site. And they said it was a nude photo, but she was covered up. At this time, I really want to. I'm a hold because I want to see if she still got good music. Like I'm interested. I want to know what her evolution is going to be. Once again, I'm gonna be honest with people. I wasn't a huge young Beyonce fan. Yeah, I like Destiny's Child. Yeah, I was aware of the music she was making. Yeah, I got it, but she wasn't really talking to me. Her music wasn't for me. It wasn't until Beyonce grew into a woman, you know what I'm saying, and started talking about her experiences, and the writing was like Lemonade was a culmination moment where I was like, nah, I'm a fan. I can pay attention. Well, the same with Nicki Minaj, right? Her young music, that's Tyrone calling her right now, y'all.
Stop playing with me.
her Nicki Minaj's Young Music, I was a fan of Pink Friday. As she got older, I kind of felt like her music didn't grow. And so I'm a hoe until I see if she talking about grown woman shit. If she's still coming out talking about how she got all the shit and she better than all the baddest bitches, then I'm gonna feel like there's no progress, and I'm probably gonna sell. But I really hope for her because I think she's a dope artist. I think she's a dope writer. I think she's a dope MC. And so I wanna give her the benefit of the doubt and see what the album gonna do. I don't know if I like the Seeing Green joint with Lil Wayne and Drake. They dropped a little single. I don't know if I was feeling it. It was more braggadocio. The beat was cool, but I just want to see more growth. I'm a fan. I love Nicki Minaj. I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe right now. Come on, Nicki, you can do it.
Speaking of rappers, what about Kanye West?
I'm always gonna buy Kanye.
Really?
You'll never. Kanye West will forever be hailed as a musical genius. Now, all the other extracurriculars, to a certain extent, like I get it.
The stock is not just about him as a rapper.
Just him overall as a person.
So everything that comes with Kanye West.
I mean, look at what he built with the shoes, and I don't get the fashion, but the thing that I've realized is maybe Kanye West know more about Kanye West than I know about Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to chalk it up to that. I can't make an assumption with him because once again, he's been so influential, and being an influential person, you got to take risks, and he's taken risks to the utmost. When he had already made it, he decided to bet the farm again. And reinvest in himself and rebuild himself. And so I know Kanye comes off crazy to the general public a lot of times, and we may not understand the method to his madness, but when he said he was Howard Hughes, man, he out of his mind. But I'm buying that. I respect it.
You're
Do your
into
thing. Yeah, go ahead, Kanye. What's next?
BBLs.
What's a BBL?
A Brazilian butt lift. Where you suck fat from one part of your body and inject it in your ass.
I'm a hoe. I'm not going to sell it.
Oh, shit. I thought you said I'm a hoe.
No, I'm a hold. I'm a hold. So the thing with the BBLs is I always support mental positivity for women. I believe as a man, you're most beautiful when you accept who you are. But I get that in today's society, if going to get a Brazilian butt lift is what's going to make you feel good about yourself, then you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So I can't buy it all the way outright because my real philosophy is I want you to love yourself. Like I said, you'll never find me running in somebody's comments like, yo, Kynard is a 2. No, Kynard is a 10, baby girl. And if you don't see it, that's your loss. It wouldn't be the first time. It ain't going to be the last. But when I look at myself in the mirror, I love myself. I'm happy that I'm alive and I'm in my own skin and I'm comfortable. It don't mean that I don't try and eat right or I don't try and work out or that I don't try and improve what I see. It's just I love the current state that I'm in. And then if I want to change it, I'm going to eat different or I'm going to work out. I don't see the Brazilian butt lift as anything different as, doing something that you feel is going to make you feel good about yourself. And so I'll remain neutral. I'll allow you to maneuver in a way that you want to, but it's not really something that I think you have to do. But if you want to do it, do you. So keep me in the middle on that. Hold on the Brazilian butt lift. We got any more?
One.
That was the last one?
There's one more.
Oh, we got one more. All right, let's go. What we got?
Chicken sandwiches.
Which one? You got to be more specific. There's a lot of different chicken sandwiches.
I feel like there was a craze. So chicken sandwiches in general. Fried chicken, some pickles and some bun. There was a wave.
I'm gonna buy chicken sandwiches.
You gonna
I
buy
feel like
stock
I
some
should
chicken
kind of
sandwiches?
hold, because I feel like a lot of the chicken that's being sold is unnatural. You know what I'm saying? Is this a breast? Is this light meat? Is this dark meat? Is this a concoction? Right? So I feel like I should hold, but I'm a buy because I feel like a chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Where your teeth just bite into it, juices squeeze out, the taste
Is
buds they
is
explode.
the Nashville hot doing a thing where you stay?
The who?
Maybe not. So in California, everyone's on like a hot chicken craze.
Oh, like the spicy chickens?
Yeah, no, yeah, like they fry the chicken, they dip it in like some crazy stupid ass hot sauce.
No, we're not doing
Like
that. At least, that might not be my bubble.
the Nashville hot chicken is a thing here right now,
Are they going
and all
hard?
the spots keep popping up.
Hey
Everybody
y'all,
thinks they got a chicken recipe.
look, I'm getting my flight. Got to tell y'all I'm vaccinated. I'm outside trying to get reacclimated, okay? LA, I'm on my way. See what this spicy chicken situation is all about. You know what I'm saying? I'm a foodie, a connoisseur of eats. And if that's what's going down out there on the West Coast, I must participate. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what it's all about. That being said, I need y'all to keep y'all random negative energy away from me. Stop being out of line. Okay? Think before you do, people. Please. Cause y'all out here y'all acting out of line. And that kind of energy isn't needed. Okay? Stop being out of line. I just want to enjoy a chicken sandwich that's spicy in LA. Now somebody acted up.
That's
So
it.
that being said, look, we've enjoyed having y'all on this evening. It's Wednesday night. We hope we got y'all through y'all Wednesday. Shout out to everybody that's participated, checked in on us. We are going to get out of your way, and we are out. Oh, yeah. I'm Kynard, and that's Brittany King. Be easy.